Hey everyone, I'm really sorry about not posting for like 2 weeks, but I had a really hard couple weeks as far as school goes, and basically I thought I basically covered everything I knew that you can't just find on a website in simple language. So today we're gonna do some suffixes like review and prefixes, and a lot of people think I didn't explain it too well in the old video and have trouble with these, but they're really easy. So first one, yeah, YA shows ownership. Whenever anything has ownership of anything in any sentence, use that to indicate what has it. So like, you know, and if in the sentence you're owning something, you just put yeah into you. Oh yeah. Next one is ru, indicates that the noun is receiving the object the subject is giving. So it's getting something from someone. Whenever anything gets anything from anyone, the thing that's getting it gets the ru. So re is tough. It's the topic. I don't really know what this means, but as a guess that's like barely even educated, it's like when the noun is the topic, when there are multiple nouns in a complex sentence. It's not the same thing as a subject. Like in the sentence, Joe rode his ikran to the home tree of his friend. The focus is on Joe, and not that's not just because he's a subject. It's because while he is the one that's the focus is staying with him as other nouns and verbs and other things are being explored. So he can be it's relatable. Like everything relates to him in this sentence. Like I don't know. That's just my interpretation of it. But he gets the ri at the end, re, and that doesn't take precedence over any other additions. So if you have another suffix, don't use re. Just you might want to avoid it if you're a noob. So next on indicates that it's masculine. A becomes feminine. The contraction type thing, just you put it in between an adjective and a noun just to show that a noun is being described by an adjective. You kind of have to do that though. Tu at the end, tu, indicates that a person associated with the verb. So tarontu, to like hunt, tu becomes prey or the hunted, which is actually kind of cool. I like that about Navi. Yu indicates a person with that job. Hunt with you becomes hunter. Okay, ay to indicate multiples. Ay with arrow becomes arrows. Ay with tree becomes trees. Ay with nga becomes all of you. Me indicates two of something as a pair. So menari, two eyes. A, like aw, indicates one of something. So po becomes one person. Everything that's pretty good. Um, and I'm like really lazy, so I didn't think of any examples. Uh, let's see. Moon indicates two of something that's not a pair. MUN, moon. Uh, moon with like moon po becomes two people that aren't affiliated. K changes positives to negatives, so is becomes isn't. Um, and then the last couple ones. So if you ever have a sentence in which there's something called a transitive verb, which is basically like when it's when you can clearly do something to something. So verbs like sleep, you can't do it to someone. You can't sleep someone. I mean, I guess you can, but like just don't. I don't think of it that way. So um, verbs like sleep, or you can't die someone either, like with the d with the I die. You can't die them. And you can't like, okay, whatever. So those type of verbs that you can clearly do to somebody, you will only use the suffixes for these type of verbs, and for verbs that don't relate to objects, those you don't worry about this at all. So if you're gonna sleep, don't worry about these. But if you're going to kill something or eat something or destroy something, then yeah, use these. So let's see. The way it works is, say we have a sentence like, and this is from the website because I'm a lazy kid who doesn't want to think of his own sentences and use the dictionary. So like this sucks, but whatever. Neytiri yerik tolar, taron. That just means like this is basically just three words meaning Neytiri hexapede hunt, and it hasn't been like fiddled with it all. So it's basically 3 vocabulary words, just 3 in a row, and like try not to just take a bunch of words from the dictionary and just like paste them there, because odds are they're not gonna make any sense unless you use these like additions. Plus, you're gonna look stupid. So no offense to people who do it. I mean, it's like fine, but try and learn like the language itself. So Neytiri gets the L here because it's the one killing. It's the one hunting the hexapede. Neytiri Yurik Taron. Neytiri gets the L because it's hunting the hexapede. The hexapede gets the it ending because it's the one being hunted, and the taron just gets conjugated to the past tense by adding an ol. So the sentence becomes Neytiri el Yarik it tol aron, which reads Neytiril Yarik it tol aron. There we go. You sound like 5 times as smart now if you say that. So that's it for today. I'm going to be posting on more now because I was really thinking about like what people really need to know. I have not given up on Navi. I still love it. So see ya.